I was doing research on those Danish butter cookies that come in the blue tins that always become sewing kits. I found a brand called Mermaid butter cookies. This is the Little Mermaid that they have on the outside of the package. This is based on a very famous tourist attraction in Denmark. When I first saw it, it reminded me of the Little Mermaid statue that is outside of Walt Disney's grave at Forest Lawn in California. Now here is the statue that's in Copenhagen. It's beautiful, it's bronze, and it's been there for 100 years. Look at that tall drink of water. That is Edvard Eriksson. He is the sculptor of this Little Mermaid statue. He was paid to do it by a man named Carl Jacobsen. Now, Carl's father had founded Carlsberg Beer. So when it comes to your beer, and good friends are here, make it a Carlsberg, doing it right. This is Ellen Price. She was a famous actress in Denmark in 1909. In fact, she had done a ballet as the Little Mermaid. And so she was chosen to be the model for this Little Mermaid statue. But there was a problem. Edvard wanted to sculpt her in the nude, meaning that she would be nude, not him.
Look, buddy, I don't take my clothes off for anyone, even if it is artistic.
She said, no, I don't want to pose nude for this. So he said, okay, I'll sculpt your head and put it on a different body. And so he had his wife pose for the body. In 1964, a group of politically motivated artists led by Jorgen Nash cut the head off the statue. The statue's head was never recovered, so they had to get a new artist to sculpt a replica of the head and attach it to the statue. The statue has been vandalized many times. In the year 2020, after the death of George Floyd, someone painted the words "racist fish" on the rock below the statue. The statue is covered by copyright until the year 2030, which will be 70 years after the death of the sculptor. Because of this, the Danish Wikipedia page actually blocks the statue out completely. Edvard Eriksson's descendants own the copyright to the statue, and they protect it a lot. They've taken people to court for drawing cartoons of it in newspapers and for creating replicas of it. If you want to create a replica, you have to pay them a fee. In 1994, the city of Greenville, Michigan decided to create their own version of the Little Mermaid statue to celebrate the Danish heritage of many of the people from that area. They had a statue commissioned for the cost of $10,000. They were then contacted by Eriksson's family, who demanded $3,900 as a licensing fee for the statue. The city claimed that this statue was different, citing the statue had a different head and larger breasts.
These were real hooters.
The claim was then dropped by the Eriksson family. You can see the statue in the game Where in Europe is Carmen Sandiego.